Today on The Rundown, we're tackling two headline-making topics. First, the potential TikTok ban. What's driving the push to restrict the app, and what could it mean for free expression and global tech competition? And second, Apple's big shift. How and why the tech giant is moving its manufacturing out of China, and what it signals for the future of global supply chains. Join us as we break down these critical issues with analysis and insights from our amazingly expert panel. Let's dive in. Welcome to The Rundown. Good evening, everyone, and if you are celebrating, happy Thanksgiving. It is Thursday night, the 28th of November, and this is episode 6 of The Rundown. I'm so happy to see all of you, and I'm especially happy to have this amazing group with me tonight to discuss these two topics. And I want to just give a special thank you because starting last week, I think inspired by you, Dave, there's been more activity on the Google Doc since last week and this week, and I love that. I love it, love it, love it. And hopefully we'll get to some of those comments as well. I just want to very quickly make the rounds and say good evening to my amazing co-host Tamara. How are you, Tamara?
I'm good. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates.
I'm wonderful. Tamara left her family to be with her other family, and I love it. I did the same. Dave, how are you, sir?
Well, I'm doing really well. Yes, I ate dinner tonight. I had spaghetti, but we celebrate Thanksgiving a month earlier, so I've digested that a long time ago.
And you ate spaghetti in 20
I come from
degrees,
a family of 7.
20 degrees?
Oh, minus 20.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, it's minus 20 up here right now. And we hope to get a little warmer, but it'll get colder too. So
unbelievable. Yeah. It's really good to have
It's hard to skate in 20 below too because the skates don't glide. Below 10.
Wait, what do they do?
You just skate like you're just running.
Really?
Because the ice, when you're skating, the ice melts underneath your blade. The weight of you on it compresses the water.
But it doesn't when it's.
And that's what gives you the glide.
Interesting.
So at minus 5, it's perfect. The glide is perfect and the skating is easy and everything. When it's minus 10, you're like struggling to get going.
Do you have the same problems if you spend most of your time skating on your butt?
Well, when you're old like me, yeah. Everybody who skates eventually falls. Like even figure skaters do it too. So, and hockey players more than once.
More than once, so, absolutely. Yeah. Someone who I don't know if she's ever skated, but she's here. She's sliding in to the rundown. Lois, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and I grew up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I know exactly what Dave is talking about.
Yeah.
The skates don't work really well because the pressure doesn't make the water happen, but it works great if you're just sliding down the hill on your butt, on your back, on your inner tube, whatever.
That's fantastic. I'm a Bostonian, so we don't get quite as cold as 20 below, but we love the snow.
But Paul, snow is normal in Boston.
Yeah. Yes, it is, but it's not normal in Texas. Paul, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm actually not in Texas tonight.
I'm
up in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Well, that sounds like it doesn't get much snow either.
No, we went to, it gets some snow here, I think. Not in the ATX, though, but we went to a friend's house. They live on a very high hill overlooking a beautiful lake, and they have a house that's made out of these rocks, and the hillside there has rocks. It's just this is the natural state, so it's got beautiful natural surroundings. It was like out of a fairy book, and we had a big potluck Thanksgiving, 2 other couples, 2 single women, and just a great time talking and hanging out, having a good Thanksgiving.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
I ate moderately for a change. I didn't overindulge.
Good for you.
Well, maybe it's because it was a Friendsgiving, right? It was
right.
Not
It
was a Friendsgiving. Yeah.
Right.
David, what did you do?
What did I do? Well, my family, we just got back. We went to our dear friend's house, and there was a ridiculous amount of food. I didn't really eat. I just wasn't hungry. But in between conversation, I had my my phone under the table reviewing my notes for tonight because
No way.
I'm not a
You were
I'm not
cheating.
a TikTok user, and I don't know anything
Yeah.
about global trade and sales. So I
Oh
was
dear.
trying to read up,
Trying to educate
trying to
yourself.
educate
You
myself.
crammed in high school, didn't you?
But
Yeah.
that's
You're
why
up
I
all
come
night.
here to meet with all of you. We wanted to start tonight by talking about something that happened back in April. So in April 2024, there was a law that was passed, which is a TikTok ban, essentially. It stems from national security concerns, and the law requires ByteDance to divest from TikTok by January 19th, 2025, which is coming up very soon, or face a US ban. So either disengage from one another, or TikTok is not allowed in the US.